Alright, we're back. And I am a Jester in Black, and this is Chapter 6's mission. I guess we'll save here.
It seems Flane is still missing. What could have happened to her?
Everyone, hurry! I heard a scream coming from Professor Yuritsa's room!
Yuritsa. Ah, the combat professor with the mask. He has always been rather suspicious. We must hurry.
Professor Yuritsa? Are you there?
He does not seem to be here. On the ground! Professor Manuela!
No, she's just unconscious. Someone clearly attacked her.
Look at her hand. It looks as though she is pointing at something. There.
There's an opening behind that shelf. Perhaps a secret passageway.
What is the meaning of... Wait, is that Manuela? What happened here?
We know as much as you do. She needs to be taken to the infirmary.
Yes, of course, and quickly. Give me a hand, child.
Understood. I'll support her head. Professor, I'll be back shortly. Please be careful.
Does this mean Professor Yuritsa did it? Could he also have kidnapped Flane?
We should start by investigating this passageway. Do you agree, Professor?
Absolutely. We don't need the
Agreed.
knights.
The culprit could be hiding inside.
That settles it. We'll take the offensive. Here we come, you monsters!
Shall we, Professor? I never would have imagined. I see someone. They're unconscious. Yes. And there is someone else, too. It appears to be another student.
Someone's coming. I recognize that scythe and mask. It's that jerk we fought at the Holy Mausoleum.
That sword. You must be. One of us will die. The other will live. I will enjoy this dance of damnation.
Luckily the knights are not here because they just steal my experience. Alright. There are two paths. One goes to the right and through these teleporters, and the other goes to the left and through this door. Now, if I want to go for the Death Knight and get his Dark Seal, he's got 17 attack speed, so I have to worry about surviving that somehow. I think Byleth won't get doubled with an Iron Sword. Dorothea probably won't get doubled if I give her a light enough tome, but doesn't have the most HP or defense. Hubert won't get doubled, same problem. And Bernadetta won't get doubled. She might be a little better off. And I doubt that Petra will get doubled. No, Petra won't quite double him. Yeah, not quite. Maybe by the time we get to him that might change. think it's gonna come down to gambits. I should check if anyone can use blessing at this point. They have a being authority. Edelgard's not available though. So it looks like I'm out of luck on that front. So I can still use Impregnable Wall, I think. No, Edelgard is off to exile, so I can't. Alright, then I'll have to rely on Overwhelming Force with Gambits if I'm going to kill the Death Knight. Might have 13. Strength of 19. What's that, 32? If it hits, 32 will deal 13 damage to him. I mean, I suppose I could use other gambits as well, but if that's my most powerful gambit, I'm kind of out of luck if I plan on killing him. And I don't really have... I have Hubert, and he has 35 attack as a mage. So he might have some chance of killing the Death Knight after I weaken him, but with 18 resistance he would need more like 50, 60 attack. He was gonna one-shot him after the gambits. That's assuming they hit. So I guess the easiest choice here is just to abandon killing the Death Knight, getting my Dark Seal, and turning a Hubert into a Dark Mage. Alright, with that out of the way, our enemy archers. We can use any ranged unit to kill them. So sending a mage to the right would probably be a good idea. Maybe Bernadetta with them. We probably want someone with a little bit of thinking potential, so I guess I'll send Caspar. Which way do I send Linhardt? That's the question. I think I'll send Linhardt to the right with them. Because Dorothea has a healing gambit, so I think she'll be our sort of stand-in on the left side. Alright, sounds like a plan.
Our objective is to recover Flame. Let us hope we are not too late. Something odd about the floor over there. What will happen if we step on it? As you wish.
Oh no.
Put me in there!
Move Caspar up so that way we
I
keep
will get
Archer
the
behind
victory.
him. Petra's a thief too, so she can get the chests that we'll have to teleport to get, which are both on this side. So I do need to, I think, keep this door key that we'll get from him in order to open this door up here.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
We'll do a combo attack with Ferdinand and Sylvain.
I'm on it.
Stay focused.
Battle.
And we'll block off them from being able to attack Sylvain twice with Byleth.
That's my cue.
I think we only have to worry about the archers attacking Dorothea. And they don't hit very hard. 17 attack. She's got 5 defense, so she can take 2 hits. And they almost certainly won't double her. Yeah. You do have to be a little more careful with Linhardt since he's slow. I probably shouldn't have moved Dorothea quite so far up. Sylvain's just getting hammered out there. It's alright, we have healing. In fact, I sent Linhardt this way instead of that way. We'll fix that. Well, we might as well heal before we do.
You're a big help.
Which of these? I guess we should go for the damage units first.
Growth is a part of life.
Speed and magic. It's always good for an offensive mage to get those. I think if I weaken this one enough, I can shot it with Byleth. I can use that pillar to stop from being attacked from multiple sides.
Guess I've gotten better.
I'm going to move him up, just so that I have the ability to get that door key up there a little faster. Now Linhardt will survive. We'll Bernadetta one more. I'm not going to kill this knight with her, I'm just trying to get a little experience for her. But she got a lot closer than I thought she would. Probably give this to Caspar, since he is the weakest. Though he's too weak to do it on his own, it looks like. If I'd gone with Hubert first there, I would have gotten the kill in like one hit pretty easily, but all those other characters wouldn't have gotten any experience from it, so... Using your weaker characters to weaken an enemy sometimes is a better way to get experience than using a strong character to kill them outright. Even though typically what you really want to do is weaken them with a strong character to the point where the weaker character can finish them off for the extra experience. Petra's gonna take that attack. That's fine. Midhard is on the way.
I owe you one.
Build a little support. I think I'm going to bait those mages with Dorothea. Looks like it can attack through the wall as well. Might as well. We'll hit and run with Ferdinand and Sylvain. I think we should be able to finish the other one with Byleth. I'd like to use, well, I want to use the bow for the bow experience, but at the same time mercenaries have bonus sword experience. So I'll go with sword here. Nice. Dorothea counter-critted it. I should probably hold off on healing with Linhardt for a little bit. Alright, so I'm gonna move Petra back here to get this kill. Still have a mage we have to bait with Dorothea. I guess we'll use a physic on Petra right here. And we just advance down the hallway with everyone else. Next turn. There's the mage. And his friends are coming too. That's quite alright. We'll use Ferdinand to kill the mage.
Contraptions in the floor. Stay alert.
I'll press onward to get close to the door. I can protect Dorothea entirely if I put Ferdinand right here, if I move her here, so I'm going to do that. And she should be able to one-shot this. Mages are exceptionally good against most armor knights. And there are enough of them in the game that almost makes it worth bringing a mage just for that reason. And I mean, even a faith healer like Linhardt gets Nosferatu, which is usually enough to double them with their like 0 attack speed. So I will hit and run here. Dorothea is safe. Then I'll take the advantageous terrain and attack here. Then we just walk down this hallway. I'm pretty that I can't attack from here without being countered, so I will. try to get everyone else up there so that by the time she's finished, they'll be caught up. I'll give that one to Sylvain. Maybe that it should count down here.
I guess hard work does pay off.
Also, since she got hit,
I think I got it.
she, I guess I'll put a Volar. We do have a heal set. But, since she got hit, her paranoia is active. Her persecution complex. And, that gives her +5 damage on every hit.
Whoops. Oh well.
And on the avoid 40 tile there. Will Dorothy be needed? Well, there is an Armor Knight. Violet can probably take care of that by himself, or herself, though. So I'm going to put her back over here so that we can take care of this Flame Emperor soldier. We might be able to take care of the Cavalier with Bernadetta. Well, I don't like those odds, and I could get better ones if I use Curve Shot instead next turn.
Not so fast!
But I figured it might be a little faster if it did succeed. I think it tried to gambit me, so I didn't get to counterattack there. I guess I didn't need to use the key, seeing as I do have Petra, but I guess this is slightly faster. I'll save that physic in case we do need it. I think we'll stay on our safe tiles.
We must all do our part.
Having a javelin right here would probably be fairly useful, but it's not really necessary. Next turn I'll have Sylvain open the door. You had a Thoron? Yeah, okay. Looks like I'll need to use combat arts from like here, once done with the chapter, to get rid of him without entering the room. Suppose I could also just bust down the door and get him.
you inspire.
Yep, Bernadette is not in danger, so I won't heal her. It also keeps her persecution complex going.
Back to the fray.
Alright, so here we're going to open this door. It opens both of the doors. But since this archer will not be able to hit Ferdinand in all likelihood, I might go for Sylvain, but won't do much damage. Then I can come over here and just shut this guy down.
That was nothing. Shut up!
I don't like those odds. Can I do any better with the bow? No. If we use Sword of the Creator. Nope, that's just overkill. Wave attack has better odds, so I guess I'll use that here. Attack this one right here. Then you should be able to survive both hits, and he'll be on a tile that makes it unlikely he'll even take both hits. We'll finish this one with first.
Oh.
That might be drawing a little bit too much attention. Petra forward so she can get the door. I guess we'll use Mire or Death. I think we'll use Mire. Its death is one reduction. So it takes care of him. This archer might just attack Hubert. And he'll be in the 1 to 3 range required for Hubert to pull his spell off and beat him up. I shouldn't heal Bernadetta. She actually gets weaker when you heal her. That was unfortunate. I got pushed off my tile. I'll do this to avoid the counter attack.
You'll need me for this.
Well,
That 1 strength does get her an extra weight worth of compensation. So that means she can ignore up to, I think, 2 weight of weapons now. Ferdinand could be in a little trouble, so he's a vulnerable, or Sylvain could be in trouble. Ferdinand could be too, but he's probably not. The vulnerable there. This is actually a kind of risky situation. Because I suppose they all could go for Sylvain. If they did that, I might be in trouble. It's a higher level than Bernadetta. So, I'm going to give Bernadetta that kill.
So you have come. I'll make sure you never leave.
I'm going to put Caspar on this cover terrain.
Interesting apparatus. I wonder if we can operate it.
I don't think they'll even be able to damage him. There's 18 effective defense. Okay, these will be able to do 1 damage to him. How far can Linhardt go? Alright. We'll keep Hubert within Linhardt's range so that Hubert doesn't get ganked by the archer.
I think.
And we'll also use Bernadetta here. Finish this archer.
So obvious.
Oh, Dorothea's personal skills is what healed him. Alright, so we have a couple of enemies on advantageous terrain here that we have to deal with. It's not a great situation. Looks like Dorothea still has perfect accuracy though.
Impressive.
I can fight through anything.
If I pull Ferdinand back to here, it looks like Mage can only reach Sylvain. Ferdinand will be safe if I do that. Guess I'll use the servants who has a higher hit rate. Alright, since he's rattled, that also makes him easier to hit. So that may make Sylvain's job easier. We can use Bernadetta here.
As you wish.
I'll push Petra up and kill one of these. I think the other one should be in Caspar's. Nope, not quite. Alright, next turn. Linhardt will heal by waiting here. Got lucky and knocked him off the tile. Good thing the mage didn't go for the void tile there. could have been a little annoying to deal with.
I'm stronger than this.
More survivability. If you're like a bow knight, I suppose you only need enough survivability to take one hit, because you can rely on retreating afterwards and outranging the enemy. I know that on like my first blind run, defense was pretty valuable to me, but I think that the better you know the game, I think offense might become more valuable. And then the only problem becomes how do you get people in the skill ranks you need to turn them into offensive monsters, as well as into the classes with the good offensive stat growth, like Swordmaster primarily. I think we can get Dorothy a little experience here and pretty much no risk. Ferdinand can get with no problem. It's all clear already. Huh. Well, looks like the other side is a little slower in doing their job. I think if I hit this switch it brings in a couple more reinforcements, but nothing too scary. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Thanks for helping.
I think I'm improving.
Pretty good. If every level up was a level up like that, I probably wouldn't be upset with it. I believe I'm going to have to stall the chapter a little bit while I go on Petra's Fabulous Treasure Run. I suppose I could just skip the treasure chest, but where's the fun in that? I think one of these is the switch. I think that like warps you over here, one of them warps you over here, one of them warps you over, I think this one warps you over here actually, or it might be this one, I don't know. I've done this once before, but I can't remember exactly which of these teleporters goes exactly where.
Thank you.
Alright, we'll have to send Petra to this one. I think we can send anyone to the next one. I don't even think activating that lever is necessary, actually.
Thanks so much.
I think I can just move up in front of the door and bait these two mages, and that'll end the chapter when I'm ready. Which will be probably 3 turns. So I have time to get that chest. Hubert out of the way. So that actually removes the bonuses from these tiles, as well as these in here, upon which the Death Knight is standing on one of. So the March Ring is really good. Having the ability to move one space further is very useful. Darth Hair's Rally Charm, not Rally Resistance. I think Ferdinand has Rally Dexterity,
Much needed.
so we'll give Violet that little boost, and then move right in the way. And that should be the end of the chapter.
Another step forward.
Strength and speed.
Kill them.
Halt! You're having a bit too much fun.
You are getting in the way of my game.
Huh. You'll have more opportunities to play soon. Your work here is done.
Understood. I will go.
We will cross paths again. I am the Flame Emperor. It is I who will reforge the world.
Flame Emperor? Rather worrisome that he sounds intent on showing up again.
Are they both okay? We should get them out of here.
The enemy is withdrawn. Let's carry them up.
I think Byleth is the best MVP to have for a chapter, because everyone gets motivation, not just the person who did
They're pale
last.
and their
They're the
pulses are
best.
slow. Still, I don't believe their lives are in danger.
You found Flame? Where?
You missed the most important part of the mission. We found her within that secret passage. The culprits were the Death Knight and... what was his name? Ah, the Flame Emperor. Sadly, they got away.
All that matters is Flame's safety. Right, Professor? It is unfortunate. If only you could have waited for me to return.
We will take these two to the infirmary. Professor, please inform Seteth.
Whatever the circumstance, I'm glad Flame is safe. Though I'm curious to find out who that other girl is. Huh? Professor? Is that a smile? You look happy. I don't think I've ever seen you like this before. Anyhow, we should hurry to Seteth. He must be beside himself by now.
Professor, please allow me to express my eternal gratitude once more. Flame is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that. Mere words could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you. Yes, indeed. I too am overjoyed. Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the Rite of Rebirth, the one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yaritza. And we cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor. His true motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flame's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare, and extremely dangerous. If enemies who know the secrets of Flame's blood have appeared, Our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Flayn, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us. That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
I see your point. I do. However...
You know it is the only reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's class? You think so too? I am so very pleased to hear that. With a professor like you nearby, I shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point. Professor, due to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you. After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally. So what say you? Can I entrust you with Flayn's safety?
Yep, I'm happy to have her on my team.
I am so glad that Flayn is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl.
Flayn is another faith specialist. She has a strength and faith, and I think that's her highest skill rank when she comes. Which makes her another healer, and I really needed one because I only have Linhardt.
She wore the uniform of the academy. But who is she?
Well done, Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flayn are recovering nicely, as is Monica. Monica,
She is a student from... I never...
Monica, however...
I'm just gonna skip
After
through
all-
this.
Yes, please.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you? There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable. Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much. Sorry, but I've got my own mission, and it's far from Gronder Field. The Church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them. What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach, and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead. Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me, search this room, every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you. Don't get me wrong, I have no intention of dying. I know it would be too much to ask you to cheer up, but can you at least drop the serious... Well, I'll be. Was that a smile just now?
On to Chapter 7. Violet seems to run right and left on the screen of her own accord, but if you press B, I think, she jumps. So that gives you something to do while you wait at least. Alright, we get 5,000 gold, that helps.
Professor, you already know about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, correct?
Only the name.
I see. In that case, allow me to fill you in. It's a large-scale mock battle between the rival houses that takes place every year.
Its scale is incomparable to the mock battle we fought during the Great Tree Moon. It will take place in the vast Gronder Field. That is in Empire territory to the southeast of Garreg Mach.
Whichever house defeats the most opponents wins. Of course, the professors also fight alongside their respective houses.
Well, usually. Professor Manuela is being prudent. She will not be participating this year. Since his longtime rival will be absent, Professor Hanneman has also declined.
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
Are you feeling any better, Professor Manuela?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you. Oh my, look at you! If you're as confident as all that, my students will walk all over you.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
There are paralog. Well, there's at least one paralog anyway. Oh, cool. There are two. So that will give us something to do this week. No one's made it to level 20 yet, but we're coming up on it pretty quickly. Suppose I should set goals for Flame. He already has enough lands, so I think Faith and Authority would probably be good for her. Support conversations.
Hubert?
Yes?
I wanted to thank you for the other day. You know, when I fainted. Thank you for carrying me back to my room.
That was nothing. It saved me effort in the long run. Leaving you there would have just caused even more trouble.
I guess that's true. Well, thanks. There, I said it, and now I'm going.
Is this why you've been circling me like a vulture for the last several hours?
Vulture's a bit... well, yes.
Yet you would have fled if I'd approached. It seems you will avoid me at almost any cost.
Well, that's...
You don't need to say it. I know. I'm frightening. I'm told so often.
Please don't laugh like that!
Apologies. I will be mindful not to laugh in your presence from now on.
The grin of death itself? Terrifying!
You think so?
Oh no, now you're angry too!
Hardly. I'm sorry to have frightened you.
No, you're not! It's a trick! You're lulling me into a false sense of security! I can't stand it!
She's a lost cause.
Alright, into battle. Guess we can do an auxiliary battle as well. But paralogs are much more interesting than those. They're also generally much harder. Let's see. If I remember correctly, the Forgotten is bandits, and the Forward Nuptials is a battle in a volcano. I think the Thief one is easier, so I'll start with that. Work my way up.
Hey, Professor. Are you working today? You got it? Oh, come on, Professor.
Looks like I can't skip this.
I need... There are you remember... Yeah, what's my father? But he's... And the way... Maybe? Anyway, but... Great. I'll talk to the others and...
This battle is cleaning up the remnants of Sylvain's brother's group of thieves. That's all the story stuff was about. It took me less than half a loading screen to explain it, instead of having to sit through it. Alright. Do we have enough deployment slots for everyone? Looks like it. I don't know if I want to keep them marching on Petra. Maybe better on someone else. But I can't think of anyone who it would be better on. I mean, the Cavaliers might be able to use it more effectively because they can retreat. There are 11 of us and 32 of them, and we're split into 2 groups. I believe we have to eliminate all of the enemy leaders to prevent these thieves from escaping, and then we can kill these thieves and take their stuff. I think we have 2, maybe 3 turns to kill this one, and the rest aren't that bad. So dividing my forces up into nice little groups that can each take care of one of these is the best way to do this, I think. We have a mage. I want to send my own mages against that. I think Bernadetta and Petra should be fine against the warriors. I think I'll keep Edelgard on this side with all these, because we're going to need someone pretty strong offensively to punch through that. That's just archers, so... 24 attack. 1. Casper's got 20 protection. What I'll actually do is, drop an item. Or, actually... probably better just buy one. Oh, it would be in the item shop.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Now Casper will be really slow, but not in any danger. We can march him up that way. And then we need him somewhere. I think we'll send Ferdinand to the right as well.
Well,
2 Rico battalions.
come back.
Alright. Ready to start? Here we go.
Okay, we've got the thieves covered on both sides. Some of the thieves are still carrying what they stole, so we have a chance to get it back. Gotta be careful though. They'll run off faster than a nobleman's daughter if we just rush in. Target the strongholds to cut off their escape routes.
Put me in there.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Just might as well do all we can.
This... My father is offering, just take this...
Get him out of the way. I think we can change
I'm on it.
Sylvain. Not quite enough to kill him. We'll leave him right there.
Stay focused.
Might be able to take out the armor of Violet.
I will
We can march
prevail.
Edelgard right down the center. Push this one.
I must get stronger.
Something's gonna be hurt, but we should survive.
Oh no.
Petra and Bernadetta. Bernadetta soften, Petra to kill.
I will get the victory.
Have to worry about this. Yeah, she'll be fine. He doesn't. No, no worries there.
That's my cue.
As you wish.
Let us away.
Battle.
Go heal, so
Show you what.
I like how this feels.
Another enemy goes down. That didn't do much, even though it was sort of bad for me tactically. Ferdinand's still alive. How'd I give Edelgard a
Saw it coming.
I wonder if she still has it.
No use.
Yes, I did. I know I bought one at some point, so now might be a good time to use it. If I can buy the thing and pull it out of the convoy. There's still a lot of enemies to kill, and I still have to get to this guy before Steve start rolling. Where's this gate? Yes, we'll get it done.
I'm not sticking around here to get slaughtered by a bunch of stuck-up jerks like you.
Any experience is worth having.
Okay, that'll do it. This exit route is blocked off. Very good. Now let's keep cool and take out the other strongholds.
Roar feeds my body and mind.
That's one more stronghold taken, and one more escape route blocked. There are still some strongholds left. Professor, which should we go for first?
And then Bernadetta should be able to get rid of the last one. Might take a curve shot. Guess not. We'll still be able to hit him. here. It's nice to have a bunch of mages fighting a mage so that the mage actually can't deal any damage. Typically mages will deal more damage to most of my units than most physical enemies except maybe warriors. Because basically every unit in my party tends to have a lot higher defense than resistance. And the resistance growth on most people who are sort of physically inclined tends to be pretty bad. Now let's see. Ferdinand is healing. Guess I should take free damage where I can get it.
I'm really getting the hang of this.
We'll leave Sylvain where he is.
Not worth the risk.
So Ferdinand will have 1 HP left after this, and he might not even take the counter. I don't like this mage. I guess if I only can. Yeah, so if I only have to move middle guard 1 space here in order to take this guy out, that's probably pretty good. Doesn't really impede my forward progress much. And then I can have Violet take out this mage. And I can have Linhardt give some much needed healing with a gambit.
Well done.
Great.
I was relying on the AI doing certain things there. That was kind of sloppy of me to do. It's safer to pull my units back further. Or at least Ferdinand. I think that Violet and Edelgard were probably fine. Sylvain was probably fine. Take this man with Edelgard, risk free. Might as well get some experience to Sylvain.
I'd like to take it easy.
Finally, an enemy even Linhardt can double. I'll just keep Ferdinand sort of tucked away out of the way for now. Probably take care of that armor just
I shouldn't strain myself.
I guess Dorothea needs combat experience. Or his flame can get it. We'll give Dorothea that kill. Strength and speed.
I want to be
I
all I
want
can.
magic and speed since she's a mage. But speed alone is not that bad.
How sweet.
Be able to curve shot this guy down.
What did I expect?
I think I'm going to sweep left with Petra now. Gaspar continued his slow march forward. Safety. Petra. Probably take this one out. Alright, we have this knight. I think I'm going to use Fenford's turn. Heal Ferdinand.
Back to the fray.
I think I'll use Edelgard to take this knight out if I can. That's a little low. I don't think these will do much better. Okay, we'll do alright.
Hey, I know that face. You're the boss's little bro, right?
I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, I'm his brother. And he's led you into a bad spot. Anyway, your boss is dead. So this is your chance to disband this little thief gang of yours.
Quiet. You think I have any other choice but to be a thief?
Well, it's probably on me for making such a stupid request. Whoops. Oh well. Got it. Good. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Yeah, Ferdinand's kind of slow. Arm splitter will get it done. Alright. Edelgard will do enough damage. Not on the counter for the following turn, the next turn.
That's my cue.
Guess we can pull Dorothea over this way. That's everything.
Is that all?
I don't think these thieves have mass, so I should be able to block the door with Caspar's body. At least I hope so. Oh, that's unfortunate. This one's in my way. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to get all the items. I gotta go back in time. This time I'm going to position myself in a way that hopefully the archers won't be able to take this space. I need to be 4 away from it. But not 3, because I tend to run in free range.
me in there!
I'm gonna go for this square. I'm gonna have to hope that they don't just back up one. That's good. Now the other one should... There we go. Minimum from here, they're gonna run away by one space each, and they'll be able to get in the gap. Just abusing the AI a little bit to get extra items.
I will prevail.
Let's try Helm Splitter.
Not worth the risk.
We get to kill this Ferdinand. I gotta get him first.
Thanks. I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Another escape route blocked. We're nearly done. Take out those thieves and capture that last stronghold.
As you wish.
That's my cue.
Let us away.
Oh no. I will get the victory.
So that gets us right back to where we were,
Stay focused.
but a little bit better because we actually get rid of this knight. More Byleth up there.
I'm on it.
Unpredictable.
Right, so now I can stand right here. That'll block the way. Enemies walk by an alternate path. Which will probably lead them to go down here, right into my waiting room. So I don't actually have to destroy that last stronghold on time. If I had enough strong units, I could. But I didn't this time, so I just used Caspar as a wall.
War feeds my body and mind.
But this is one instance where if you don't have offensive power, defensive power is an okay substitute. But it's really situational when you'll be able to do that, I think. You need to use like the levels design, the choke points effectively to get that to work out. Sometimes it works. We'll build some support.
Oh, lovely.
No support between Flane and Dorothea? Huh. I think the thieves will keep trying to run. No, can't really do much.
Back to the fray.
I think I'm improving.
Well, Art does have a pretty good amount of resistance, so I could use him to bait mages potentially. That just keeps him able to do that when he keeps getting his resistance growth. I think I'll put Ferdinand this way.
You're a big help.
Maybe do a hit in Sylvain.
Whoops. Oh well. I'm really good.
Huh. They're just gonna wait there. Guess that works. This is almost a tactic described as the hammer and anvil. You have a strong defensive line holding a force, and then you send your cavalry rounds, blanket, hammer it from behind into the anvil. Since you're attacking from two directions, it's effective. So directionality doesn't really matter in this game. But that's sort of a real world analog that was used.
Easy.
So generally that was done on an open battlefield, and this is definitely not that. If I get anyone to level 20 this level, I'll be able to use that. If not, I guess it just saves me some gold. Eventually I'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
So obvious.
Bring archers around the side and help clean this up faster. And even though this is a choke point where there's only one space to defend, because I have cavalry, I can hit and run in one, and follow up with another, which makes spacing less important for maximizing your damage potential. And then, like, if I had a third unit ready to go, I could have used that right here, but I don't, so. But yeah, move again after attacking is a very strong mechanic that lets you do all sorts of really good things. It's probably why most of the master classes have a mount. Holy Bernadette damage so that she does more damage. But we have a few other people to heal up here.
You'll be repaid.
Careful, please.
Should be able to get in the middle.
One step at a time.
Pretty good level up. I'll stand aside here so that Petra can open the door. That opens up another avenue of attack.
Thank you.
Just in time for me. Mages.
Now I can do so much better.
I still find Caspar's stats somewhat puzzling. Like, other characters like Petra have a clear direction that you could take them in. Like, she's got 3 stats that are almost 20. He's got, 12 strength and 17 defense. His other good stat is like luck, which is the least valuable stat point for point. You still need some luck, but you need like 2 luck to make up for 1 dex. If anyone has found a way to make Caspar really good, other than dumping tons of stat ups, I'd be interested in I'm sure he has some potential and some capacity. I'm actually going to... Oh, I can't. And what I wanted to do was force Hubert to equip his 3-range spell, but it looks like you can't change equipment through trading. And talking about magic. Get 8 defense. Yeah, he'll be fine. Unless they double the high attack speed. He'll be fine. Just get in there, maybe give him some bonus experience.
I thank you.
I owe you one.
This strength will serve Lady Edelgard well.
speed and resistance. I wish he got some magic, but okay. Probably be alright if he doesn't get it every single level. Pitcher or Byleth? This Byleth is a little bit low on level here, surprisingly.
We must all do our part.
A fine display.
Again, extra healing with Twin Heart before we end the chapter.
Well done.
And with Flame.
Thanks.
I think we'll finish it with Pitcher or Edelgard. Just Edelgard, since Pitcher is just gonna be fine with an offensive for a while. We do a high speed, whereas Edelgard is a little bit iffier. We can confirm speed, like 2 speed, yeah. So we have to keep Edelgard's speed higher.
That's the last of them. Great work, everyone. Thieves everywhere. I can't believe this is what the world is coming to. At least we've restored the peace here, even if it's only for a little while.
That's a lot of nice goodies. A longbow and a talisman and extra life potion. I thought it would take longer than that. 10 turns? That's pretty good considering I just had Caspor sit there for like half the map. Audio Knights.
Professor, thank you for your help.
He gave me the Lance of Ruin for that? Interesting. Now there are 2 things I can do with the stat up items I just got. The first option is give them all to Byleth. And just turn her into an absolute monster. And the second is to find people whose strengths they augment, or whose weaknesses they fix. However, I'm definitely using the Speed Wing, because Felix wants me to have high speed for me to recruit him. I think, someone have shaky strength. Bernadetta has shaky strength, and it's like the only thing standing between her and being a really good unit. I'll give her the energy drop. Because her speed growth is fine. And, her, like, dexterity is absolutely wonderful. So, she's got pretty much everything you need for an offensive unit, except the strength. That, and she has this really overpowered Crest of Indec, which, when comboed with a Brave Bow, could potentially let you get, like, 8 attacks on an enemy. And they all have a chance to crit, too, if you have really high dex, so... She has great, theoretical potential. She probably won't realize half of it, but if she gets anywhere near a small fraction of it, she'll be a pretty powerful unit. Now we have a Goddess Ring, which is an accessory, which we can give someone. It ups luck, so probably someone low luck. Or someone that we really don't want to get crit. Looks like Ferdinand is probably our best bet. Because his luck is rather low. We can give someone 1 defense at the cost of a speed. with a leather shield that may be worth a reload. Magical staff, that's probably a Hubert item. Because he already has the highest magical attack. Augmenting that further will do good things for him. I'm going to get rid of the emergency backup weapons I have on these units. Because at this point, they have enough magic casts to last through pretty much any chapter. Oh, no one's ready for advanced classes quite yet. Alright, we're going to have to do other paralogs without any pause in between. So I guess I can sell things from the pre-battle preparation screen. And that'll let me sell the bullion. Rubber Nuptials. Last time I did this it was for Ingrid. It's sort of Dorothea playing support. I wonder if it's reversed now that I'm in a different route. Let's see how this route goes.
What's the matter, Ingrid? I never hear you sigh like that.
Oh, hi, Dorothea. And hello, Professor. Nothing's the matter. Well, nothing major.
You don't look like it's nothing major. Then again, I suppose you always have a furrowed brow, don't you?
Truth be told, there's rather a lot going on. It seems that there's always something to worry about. Now? Oh, I really did not wish to bother you with such trivialities. You see, I received a letter from my father recently.
From Count Galatea? What a kind gentleman to have for a father.
I thank you. But the content within the letter is what I find troubling.
Let me see. Oh, it's a marriage proposal. For you.
I've not met him, though I've heard his name here and there.
Okay, looks like it's the same. So.
He began life as a merchant. It's most...
Yes, best he's... This... I mean, what do you... Great.
Basically, he's a bad guy.
Really?
Edelgard and Petra as adjutants? I don't think so. Flame, maybe. I think Ferdinand and Sylvain would probably be best as adjutants. Since they have kind of middling stats and everything as cavaliers. I think Linhardt's more useful than Flame at this point because he does have physic. I don't think Byleth needs offensive support. Bernadetta probably does, so we'll give Sylvain to her. I'll probably give Casper Ferdinand. Maybe we'll give Edelgard Flame for some healing potentially. These are locked in place. Give Casper a leading position. Edelgard 2. Petra's right next to this chest. It's grabbing it pretty easy. Let's start.
The more we look into this guy, the more I see he's a monster and no good for my Ingrid.
No kidding. There's no denying it. We better get back to the monastery.
Hold on a minute, you brats. Hand over the girl.
Surely you can't mean me. Wait, did he send them?
This jerk figures he can grab Ingrid before things get too messy for him. Of course, we know the truth about him now, and he'll want to kill us and get rid of the evidence, but we'll never let him take Ingrid. Come on, let's hurry! Protect Ingrid! Don't let anyone get near her!
Haha! You'll never escape!
We're just going to protect Ingrid and move her to the end of the chapter, though if I wanted to do it really fast, that would probably be a good way to do it. We're just going to get rid of all of the enemies.
I will get the victory. Oh no. That's my cue.
One down.
As you wish.
There goes another. Here goes the third. And that part of the map is clear already.
Put me in there.
Watch Caspar up.
I will prevail.
And we'll guard as far forward as we can. Now, it looks like they'll have to stand in this terrain, which actively hinders them in combat. And I put her here, so that's actually pretty good for me.
Battle.
I need to get Petra to this chest. Other than that, I think I can split into two parties.
Ready.
I think I'll send Bernadette up this way. And I would send Byleth down, but I don't
Stay
think that
focused.
team needs any more support.
I'll increase the reward. Now hurry up and capture that girl.
That merchant is giving orders to the bandits. I bet if we take him out, reinforcements will cease.
We'll get the chest. Nice, a killer axe. That'll be good for Edelgard. If I put Bernadette on one of these spaces for a turn, that'll activate her special ability. No, I'm gonna give Thinheart this one. Because I don't think anyone's healing at the moment. And, I guess I'll put Ingrid somewhere around here. I love that sound.
The noble standard.
Yeah, the nice thing about adjutants is you can get people experience without exposing them to enemies.
Seems simple enough.
This situation's under control. Probably gonna attack Violet from one range, but that's fine. Next turn we'll get him. And then we can march these people this way once Edelgard probably cleans this up. Now this side has been delayed a little bit. By the whole chest adventure. Looks like they're running away from Edelgard. Which probably is for the best.
You're weak.
Not quite enough to kill. Might be able to do a hit and run with Ingrid. Let's just get printed up to speed. I'll probably just attack next turn instead of wasting all that durability on Deadeye. Deadeye is good, but it's also kind of expensive.
You saved me.
Nice crit. 93 damage. I don't think that the amount of damage that she'll be able to do will go up much from that for the rest of the game. 93 is really high at any stage.
Pretty good, don't you think?
I don't think I've seen anything break 200 yet. Though I imagine it is possible. That's guaranteed to kill him, and he can't even do any damage to me, so... Edelgard just wiped the floor with him. It's really nice.
They say experience feeds growth.
Alright, that's the end of them. I think there's one of Bernadetta. Bernadetta should be able to take both of those hits as well. Can use her stork here.
I think I'm improving.
And that should do more than just repeatedly healing Ingrid for the next 10 turns while the poison timer ticks down. I don't think I need to make Bernadetta's life easier by doing that, but I could.
Another step forward.
Strength and speed. Exactly what you want. I think if I kill this one, some things start to happen that I don't really want to happen yet. So I may actually want to run these to the right and then down. Here's close counter. Over defense. Damage, so yeah, should be fine. We'll just send her that way. If things get messy, we have a healer in Dorothea's Gambit. Go support the rally if we got nothing else to do.
This is what a real man looks like.
Looks like Petra got disturbed there.
That won't do it all.
Later we got speed. That's good. Keeps her able to double a little bit longer. So I think I'm going to move Dorothea in. Meyer has 1 to 3 range, so I'll let Hubert counter those archers. Advance and shoot with Bernadetta.
I can improve too, you know.
Strength index. Then I'm just gonna move everyone down. Try and catch the rest of the enemies.
That really helped.
Caution is needed.
Reinforcements one behind us. Hubert. 2 archers in 1 turn. So I need to get Petra over here. Open the
I will
chest.
get the victory.
Shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna move Ingrid here so that when Linhart runs towards his goal, we'll be able to heal her without any detours or slowing.
Thank you.
Put Casper on the edge here so I can move over next turn. Alright. We only got 1 unit over here, we've got 3 here. These are probably going to come this way, so I think I'll move Dorothea and Hubert over here to intercept them.
Still unstoppable.
And Hubert will passively heal by standing near Dorothea. If that's not enough healing,
as you wish.
You can also stand him on this healing tile. And use her gambit.
Unexpected.
The healing staff will be a great item to give to Linhart.
Thank you.
More reinforcements from behind. I should be able to reach them next turn. But I may want to be closer potentially. We'll move Violet back so that we can get this annoying poison off of us. That'll do it. But then I won't be able to reach these two. So I suppose... wait for most of the rest of the army to come down that way. I think I'll put Edelgard here. That way she can intercept these, since they seem to be coming that way. We will take the healing staff out of the convoy.
Thank you.
Alright, cool, they're finally moving on their own.
Enemies in hiding? Here? They are really getting on my last nerve.
So, they're supposed to block the escape point here. But I'm not trapped in here with them, they're trapped in here with me. Another great level up. We'll let Bernadetta stand on hot coals for a little bit, because it will actually increase her damage.
Thanks for helping.
He said...
I'm...
She got disturbed again. Looks like Edelgard can take an army of those guys and kill them all on the counter too, so
I feel my strength building.
that makes her pretty powerful. There aren't that many units capable of doing that. Usually you can either, like Casper, sit there and tank, but you won't have the speed, or you can be like, I guess, Petra, where you can do tons of damage, but you can't take many hits. Brennabetta has further reach than Byleth. So at this point in the game, the Devil Axe is actually really good. It has 18 might, which is amazing. And the downside of dealing 10 damage after combat isn't lethal, but it is a little bit dangerous if you count on attacking a lot on the enemy phase. Caspar got that kill out of the way, which means we can focus on other guard targets for Brennabetta, hopefully.
Caution is needed. Hard work created this.
That's not good. Because her bow broke, her speed went down to 5, which means she's gonna get doubled. I may need to throw Ingrid into this space to protect her.
You inspire.
Defense, that's not bad. 11, 11, 11. There's 33. At least 33 hit points, so she'll be fine even if all three do attack her because she kills them on the counter. She can put Ingrid there with safety. I guess we'll leave Edelgard there. She can't really catch up in time to do anything. Shame to see Ingrid steal the experience, but it's better than losing. Axe broke as well.
Enlightening.
So I probably should have prepared some weapons. But at least this way, when I do repair them, I'll get the full value of the repair. So, it's all about trade-offs. You lose some, you win some. We're just getting close to level 20. I'll try to get Bernadetta a little closer too. Alright, that's that paralog done. I think we have one more battle.
Ingrid, welcome back. Did you speak with your father?
I did. I just returned to the monastery. As soon as I informed him of the suitor's unsavory tendencies, he rejected the proposal outright.
Do we fight in the mountains or on the plateau? Let's try the plateau. Oh, Cavaliers? Quite a few of them. And also, a couple armor knights. Mage. Fighter. So there's kind of a mix of units, I guess. Is there only one armor knight? Huh. So we're going to sell our bullion.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
And either forge or repair some of our weapons.
Is that the thanks a bunch?
Repair Casper's axe.
Is that the thanks a
Repair
bunch?
Benedetto's bow.
Is that the thanks a bunch?
Repair Petra's bow. I don't think we need to repair Sylvain's Iron Man since he's adjutant. We should be.
Come back soon.
I'd rather have Flame than Sylvain, I think. Just because I need the 2 healers to be capable, and that means getting her faith level up so that way she learns more useful spells. Caspar. And then for the Killer Axe and the Convoy. I guess we'll give that to Edelgard. Guess we'll give him the old Iron Axe too. The people who can use lances here, like Ferdinand, should have a pretty good advantage if they can use Knight Kneeler. And there's a whole lot of enemy Cavaliers, so Knight Kneeler should be pretty effective in here. Guess we'll give Caspar the Devil Axe.
Oh no.
So they can reach right through the forest because of their superior mobility. That's not a problem.
Put me in there.
I will prevail.
Edelgard should be able to take those hits, Caspar should be able to take those.
That's my
Get
cue.
Dorothy out of range.
As you wish.
Word as well.
I will get the victory.
And I guess we'll set up Petra and Bernadetta. This terrain.
Stay focused.
Violet
I am
nearby.
Ferdinand von Eyre.
I think I can sit right at the edge with Ferdinand.
Let us away.
I'll have Flame on standby over here with him.
Battle?
Double X still isn't enough to get the one shot. We'll just chip away with the Iron Axe. I think we might want to follow up with Edelgard.
I've mastered this art.
Resistance +2 could be useful. Subdue? What is subdue? I guess we'll have to find out later. I think it might be like Mercy. It leaves in 1 hit point. If I had to guess. Probably use Dorothea to take this one out. We'll use Hubert on this one. Kind of a waste, honestly. It'd be better to take out something with more hit points. But he can't reach anything, so that's what we'll have to do.
Any experience is worth having.
He's got pretty high speed. I like that. Good odds. Yep.
Your skill is impressive.
It's gone, and then I think Bernadetta might be able to get this kill. I'm gonna leave them able to attack Petra and not Bernadetta. Bernadetta's defenses aren't as good as Petra's. We'll just do some chip damage. Should help get the kill on the counter. Red man needs healing. I think we'll let Flame get that.
Thank you.
Looks like Edelgard needs healing as well.
Well done. No use.
Right. Having an enemy at 1 HP lets you get the experience with anyone.
I'm impressed.
As long as you can get them over there, that is. I think we might give this to Petra or Byleth anyway. I guess Byleth.
I will learn from such things.
Alright, move closer. Get the rest of the enemies in range.
That was nothing.
obviously Ferdinand can't take all of those hits if they were all to attack him at once, so we have to thin that out a little bit.
I can improve too, you know.
Strength and speed. Those are the two stats that matter most for Bernadetta. I think I'm gonna try to hit and run on this mage. Ooh. Let's try that instead. Alright, the mage has been disturbed. I'll use Hubert to kill the armor knight. Now suddenly, those 6 units have turned into 1 and attack us. And I didn't count the 7th unit, but it looks like he can hit us as well. But that should be fine. Because I can pull Hubert back 1.
Is that all?
One step at a time.
Use Linhardt to heal. Flame.
Why, thank you.
If only my research had such results.
Who do we give this last kill to? We could try to give it to Casper. We can't do it, so I guess we'll send him after the mage.
Now I can do so much better.
I think we'll give Bernadetta this one. And that's that battle. On to the next week.
May I ask? That is a good option.
Professor.
I'll leave them as they are. Or with Dorothea.
Just
We will take...
look, Professor. We did great.
How long will this take?
Linhardt gets warp. That's very useful.
I've grasped it. How lovely.
I'm really getting the hang of this.
guess I head out to explore if I'm gonna recruit Felix.
Professor. Welcome. You looking? Just show any. I have a favor to ask.
Bow training from Shamir.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Professor, given the events of the last I believe it.
Got some advanced training from Gilbert.
I still.
Let's see.
Hi there. Yes.
I'm good. But they haven't.
I think we'll take some axe training. We don't have any.
Will you be? I can't. So.
Yes.
I guess we'll try the fishing contest. Is this a 5-star fish? No, it's 2-star fish. I think it's a purple one. Maybe a gold one. This is probably another 2-star. Three-star. Another 3-star. Come on, there we go. This might be it. There, that'll do.
Professor.
Oh, you caught. Yes, yes. I am so.
Thanks. I guess that's.
Get some sword training.
Do you have time for a request?
Alright, that's another battle.
Pardon me.
I need a favor.
I think that's another battle.
Hey.
Let's see what this last quest is. Looks like the quest marker is on the other side of the wall.
a favor to ask.
We'll do some more training before we complete the quest.
Really?
Of course. The situation. I hope you were able to put a most. I look for.
I hear that you.
We'll get bow and training from Hanneman, maybe some faith from Camilla. Maybe lances from Gerald.
I've been. You be on your guard.
Well.
This will get our authority to be.
The glory.
We'll do that.
Oh, but whoever he is, I'm not going.
Sword rank it is.
I still.
I don't know. If only it weren't. I just.
I think I learned a spellity plus, so it might be worth doing that. Although, I think if I'm going for the sniper class, I'm gonna want the bow experience. Alright, it looks like the quest gets finished down here. I think we give the letter to Aloise, and that finishes it. Go.
I'm going to. I appreciate.
Oh, then we have to go back and talk to him. So it's not only a fetch quest, it's a fetch and return quest.
Hey.
Well...
My savior, thank you.
While I'm here, I might as well check the statues for any upgrades I can give them. Then maybe do choir practice. Better recruit Felix.
Need something?
2,000 points, okay.
This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
I probably want to talk to Monica and Edelgard and see what's up with them on this route.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor. Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year. Don't worry. I won't participate in any assignments, so as not to take any attention away from the younger students. I look forward to learning from you, Professor. What do you say, Adel?
Do you need...
Sorry, since I look... What do you say, Adel?
Do you need...
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
since I don't...
It's the same conversation, no matter which one you talk to.
Along with Flane, we found another female student who went missing last year. But now he is anyway.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the three classes. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward.
The reward is a blessed lance. It's almost not worth it.
Since we were little, Ingrid's always gotten this off.
Let's see if we can build a little support with him by giving him some of his stuff back.
That's mine. Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your...
What the?
That didn't work. That's pretty surprising. Alright, let's go through some supports and skip them. We'll try to get some benefit out of this one last time unit by inquire. Earthia makes sense. Plane also makes sense.
I'll keep my voice.
It is so much fun to sing with others. Well worth the effort.
Your Flame has rescue. Now I have both warp and rescue in the team. We can pull some shenanigans with those.
I'm a quick study.
Professor!
Amazing.
I won't forget all I've learned.
Perhaps I've been well taught.
I guess if I really want to recruit Felix, exploration is the way I go. It takes so long to do. I just want to skip it and rest.
Hey. The fishing tournament. I heard you did. The glory. The fishing. I heard you.
Working hard, aren't you? I'll admit, I'm impressed. I can assist with any tasks or help with your students. On it. I'm available anytime I'm not on a mission with the Knights.
Nice. Recruit Shamir.
I'm going to...
The glory.
I guess that's...
Power prep the Reese. I've been you beyond.
Greetings.
I don't know the...
I still... I'm not going.
I think Sedith and Rhea both give swords as an option. Sedith might only give...
Of course. I look forward to seeing your skill.
I forget.
I hear that you part...
Oh no, he does give swords. Alright, well, that helps.
I believe it best.
Let's see.
No.
Guess I better use any stat ups I've got left. They don't just sit there. I guess we could do a tea party with Felix. Try to raise his connection with us a little bit. Alright, come on Felix, tea time. I could give him gifts.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But I still don't have any support ranks with him.
Since we were...
So I should give him more gifts.
All right. Join me for some training. I might like to...
Nope, still nope. Does the game know that he's very strong? Is that why they make it so hard to recruit him?
Hey.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
I would be liking that greatly. Professor, I am not understanding where the meaning is here. When and how is this expression used? I fell for it. No, that is what you say when you meet the mate of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it.
Amazing, no?
I'd never have learned this back in my room.
B's, B pluses, and A's coming up. So that's pretty good. I do have enough to fill a whole day with battles. I think I'm going to rest.
Ooh,
Delicious.
I'll put pilots in the archer class. Probably as soon as I can. Might be right now even. Because archer is pretty
A
good.
new path to tread.
But that does mean trading off a little bit of speed growth from mercenary. And I need speed, so I think I'm going to stay in mercenary for a little while longer. Although, archers do get hit plus 20 as their class skill, which is very desirable. I should reclass Edelgard too. See about subdue. Yep, so subdue is exactly what I thought it was. It leaves the enemy with 1 HP. Which could be useful in certain situations. I think I'll give her Monster Breaker as well as Helm Splitter, so that way she has double effectiveness. I will reclass her to Brigand, maybe?
I must.
I'll reclass Petra into Mercenary.
This is a way for getting more power.
Guess I should sell the bullion. It doesn't mean any good sitting around. Destroy the intermediate seal, so that way, you know, someone else potentially. I don't see any good ideas of using it. So I think we'll proceed right to the mission. This is the big three-way battle. It's always an interesting one.
Gronder Field is in the Empire. It's actually part of my family's territory, House Burgleys. It is the largest field in all of Fodlan. The grain it produces sustains the whole Empire. Wait, I sure hope we don't destroy all that grain.
It is considered the most suitable place for a large-scale battle.
Professor, if it were up to you, how would you approach this battle? That sounds like a certain someone we both know. But as you wish, we'll use whatever strategy you think is best. If the Black Eagle House bands together, we won't lose.
Our strength is superior. So if we do lose, it will be on your shoulders, Professor.
If you are not confident you can do this, just sit back and leave it to me.
The most you will do is make things worse. You'll just get in Lady Edelgard's way.
Are you two about to fight? Oh, count me in! Wait, no, I think we all need to calm down.
We have no lack of opponents. I am ready to go hunting for our enemies.
Hunting isn't exactly... Well, I guess they're pretty similar, actually.
I'm just gonna hide in the fort and cheer everyone on. There, is a fort, right?
Sure, but it's deep in enemy territory. How kind of you to offer to cut through for us.
What? No, that's not what I meant! Good work, Bernie.
This will be your first battle, won't it, Flane? You don't seem nervous at all.
I shall give it my all.
Our battle will begin shortly. The flag of the Black Eagles will soon grace Gronder Field.
Yep, you can't use Shamir on this mission. Which I suppose makes sense. You wouldn't want a professor to join in beating up students. You get an awful lot of ranged units. Some of the other classes' characters are pretty scary.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
It is time.
Forward, now!
For honor!
The ballista in the center of the battlefield. The house that secures it will have a clear advantage.
I will get the victory.
That's my cue.
Can't quite get
I will
Dorothea
prevail.
in range of that knight. Else he would be roasty toasty toast. I'm not sure I want to do that either.
Oh no.
If I can soften him up first, that might work.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Battle?
Gen warp isn't that great, and you only get one use of it. It's two if you're in the right class. But it's definitely a very good
Let
ability.
us away.
As you wish.
Stay focused.
Put me in there.
Then we'll move Caspar to intercept these Pegasi. They shouldn't be able to scratch him. I may actually send Petra alongside him because she'll be able to snipe him. That activates Barretta's special ability.
My...
Black Eagles and Blue Lions are fighting. Maybe we can sneak right past them.
Greatness awaits me.
We can even put one card in below range because we don't have to worry about it doubling it.
That really helped.
We're trying to rush to take the center from Ash. Close counter on by left.
A stronghold for me to seize? Splendid.
There goes Lawrence acting on his own. Guess we've got no choice but to capture the central hill and cover it.
Either bringing that out or Violet at the moment. I can put a sword out.
Sweet of you.
archers are killing each other, but it's also driving up their ranks. I don't really want to let them get their ranks too high. It's unlikely to hit him, unfortunately. You can kill the Oni. Yeah, I may need to pull Byleth out of there. What about earlier? Some enemies. And 30 versus 17. It'll be fine. Yeah, even if the archer goes for it too.
A great help.
I guess Claude's going to. Yeah, that was probably a little sloppy. That archer might have been able to take out Dorothea. Be able to take out the Scythia with the ballista. He lucked out.
Well, like what you see.
Magic and speed. I like magic and speed.
Well done.
Nahor's come a long way as a healer. There was a time when that would have taken him like 4 turns to heal that much damage. Alright. There's Felix. Felix has friends. Only 1, no, 22 attack. 12 protection, also 10 damage. So if I can take Felix out for sure, it's worth taking the attack. Not quite enough. I'll have to probably hit him with Bernadetta first then or something. We'll bait Marianne with Edelgard. If I had a hand axe, this would be a good time to use it. Didn't go very hard. That's okay though. %98 chance of working. Now I really probably shouldn't be risking this. Only 97% chance of hitting.
Hard work created this. Appreciated.
Yeah, I don't really want to mage pounding on Edelgard. Petra keeps getting disturbed. I do suppose it's one of the few ways that enemies can really mess with things. Alright, so the Alliance has taken the lead, I believe. 12 attack, 32 attack, speed of 8. Alright, we'll be okay.
I'm not.
It'll hurt, but it won't kill. Let's make things interesting. Use a killer axe there instead. as that's the only thing that can attack her, she should be okay. I suppose I could also just pop a heal on her, and that'll fix everything.
Thank you.
Crap.
Miracle. I don't like... So, I'm kind of funny in that I don't like leaving things to chance. So, while I dislike Miracle, because it's an unreliable sort of cheap death mechanic that lets you play sloppy and sometimes luck out and not die from it, I love Blessing, and the only real difference is Blessing is 100% rock rate. Guess I might as well help kill Dimitri. He's probably going to be among the hardest to actually deal with. For to do, I'll probably need to bring a mage down.
Thank you.
There's a chest on this map too. I believe it has a killing weapon. Which, while by no means is a bad thing, may not be worth the effort. Really? You survived?
How far can I push? Do not underestimate me, Professor, or you will fail.
This is what a real man looks like.
I fear I cannot fight any longer. I'm sorry, everyone. Please continue onward to victory!
You're in good form.
That was a risk, attacking him like that. I probably shouldn't have done it. Oh boy. I can't escape. Oh, it has a long bow, so he has enough range that I can't get Ferdinand far enough away from him to not get attacked by him. I hope this horse is finally out of healer range. Not quite. So I am gonna run away with Ferdinand. I'm gonna use a vulnerable. And then I'll try to catch Claude with these two mages, I suppose. So yeah, I'm out of physics with no heart.
I owe you.
I did not grab the victory. I must retreat now.
This is a
How
great
did they
chance for me to
kill
find out if
Petra?
the Sword of the Creator really is all it's cracked up to be. On that note, you'd better not surrender too quickly.
Forgive me, everyone. My battle ends here.
Well, that's what I get for playing sloppy. It's nice to see that you get a Divine Pulse even if you get like a game over condition. And this should be a fine point to turn it back to.
Put me in there!
I'm just gonna leave Caspar in this enemy's range.
I will get the victory.
I'll pull back with Petra. I can use Lone Heart to warp Hubert in. And that should take care of the dupe so he doesn't get the damage in, which causes Violet to get killed. So I do it from as far away from Claude as possible.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Let us away.
That's my cue.
This is a great chance for me to find out if on that note.
I will prevail.
Hey, Princess! Heads up! There's a rat right by your Imperial feet.
How dare you make a fool of me? You will not rile me with such childish tactics.
Edelgard's
So
afraid
the
of rats.
sheer terror in your eyes was something else entirely. My mistake. Anyway, it was only a joke.
You really hope to unsettle me with childish jokes? It won't work. You must stand and fight. One step at a time.
Pretty good.
I hate to say it, but it seems we're at a stalemate. Looks like the Golden Deer won't be winning this round.
Oh
Appreciate it.
And guess we use Flame to heal.
Thank you. Stay
And
focused.
then I should be able to pull a chest key out of the convoy. Get this item with Byleth.
Thank you.
course, taking a lot of damage. We finally dealt with this general.
Still raring to go. I owe you one.
Think this through. Well done.
There we go.
That is the end of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners are the Black Eagles.
Thank you for your hard work, everyone. I dare say that prize is as good as ours.
Edelgard, Professor, that was a spectacular battle. You both fought exceptionally well.
Complete and utter defeat. I would hate to make an enemy of you two.
No need to get carried away with praise. I know you both feel we won by a paper-thin margin. And I won't deny it. If we were to fight again, there's no telling who would prevail. What do you think, Professor?
The Golden Deer House was pretty strong. They killed me.
I'm honored. And I'll level with you, I think that margin is at least as wide as 2 sheets of paper. I mean that. In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
True, although the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was originally named after a war between the Empire and the Kingdom. But that's all in the past. I'm sure even the name will one day fade from the pages of history.
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
It would be a fine opportunity to get to know each other better. Count me in.
So be it. Let's plan to meet up on the night we return. Is that okay with you, Professor? What's gotten into you today? I'm not used to seeing you this excited. Seeing such a big smile on your face is a rare gift. It makes me feel like I can maybe relax a little too.
It's finally over. There are way too many strangers at that feast.
Put your chin high, Bernie. It was a chance for you to have growth.
But everyone was acting so friendly. It was overwhelming.
Linhardt, I wasn't done talking to you. If those Alliance guys came at it from here, and those Kingdom guys came from there...
I know. We'd have been able to take them out all at once. I heard you. I'm going to bed now.
Did anyone get the feeling that there were already couples forming? That's not really fair, is it? I wanted to sneak off with someone too.
I was hoping for some tea after our meal anyway. Would you care to join me?
Thanks, but no thanks, Mr. Noble. I already have my heart set on someone else.
Until today, I thought it would fall to me to command and guide our ranks all by myself. But with you leading us, I've gotten to experience what it's like to fight alongside everyone. And I've realized how happy it makes me, fighting under your command. The Emperor doesn't take orders from anyone. It's their duty to stand alone and lead the entire Empire. But maybe it's better to have someone to rely on, so that you can support and guide each other through the darkness. I may be heir to the Imperial throne, but first and foremost, I'm your grateful student. That will never change, even when I fulfill my destiny and become the Emperor. I told you long ago that I wish to enlist you in the service of the Empire. Well, I take it back. Now I wish only for your continued guidance during my eventual reign.
Don't just hide away in the corner, Professor. You're the reason we're celebrating.
It's because of you that I've had the courage to leave my room for a bit each day. I'm so grateful, Professor!
We were all just discussing how well you led us. Remarkable!
Your guidance is without parallel, Professor. I have had practicing of that phrase.
Your training's been top-notch, really.
Whatever would we do without you? I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
I feel the same. You are something special, my teacher.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Comparing against their performance, it is clear that...
In appreciation of... Please continue.
So, you've made
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission. However, next...
Remire Village.
I have yet to ask...
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces tree.
Oh, it's you. Out late again, I see. What brings you here? I just wanted some fresh air. There's a lovely breeze tonight. I always wander outside when sleep evades me. So I see. Still, it's ill-advised to stay up so late. I should get some sleep too, but... Have you ever felt a sort of longing for the outdoors? I have. There are times I long for the warmth of the sun, for a sweet breeze on my face. Do you remember what I told you the other night? About my past? None of my siblings had a chance to lead the sort of life they deserved. An ordinary life. Well, perhaps if I tell you more, it will come back to you. My siblings and I were imprisoned underground, beneath the palace. The objective was to endow our bodies with the power of a major crest. I have always possessed the crest of Saros, inherited through the Hresvelg bloodline. But it was only a minor crest, and most of my siblings bore no crest at all. In order to create a peerless emperor to rule Fodlan, they violated our bodies by cutting open our very flesh. Now here I stand, the fruit of that endeavor, Edelgard von Hresvelg. But that came at too high a price. The others were sacrificed. Ours weren't the only lives devastated by that terrible process. Innocents died as well, without even knowing what they were dying for. And there you have it, the truth of the Hresvelg's empire. The Prime Minister and his gaggle of nobles. They had the Empire under their thumbs. My father, the Emperor, tried to stop him, but it was futile. My father was nothing but a puppet on a string by then. He was powerless to save us. I know how it all sounds, but when you see my true strength, you will know I speak the truth. I have kept it hidden all this time, but I will reveal to you the power of my second crest. It is the same as yours. The Crest of Flames. When it manifested for me, I swore a silent oath. For the sake of my family, and for all the poor souls whose lives were traded for my existence. For their sake, I will build a world where such meaningless sacrifice is never again sanctioned. As Emperor, I will change the world. I swear it.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything. After you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the Knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us. Professor!
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like.
I'll be in my office making... If you have the... Hey, what's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh. Well, actually...
A question. As good a reason as any.
You look unwell. It's because of what happened, isn't it?
Don't speak of it aloud.
You can't change the past. For now, all we can do is use it to our advantage.
I know that. I also know that I must steel myself to ascend the Imperial throne.
Those preparations are going well. Someone is coming.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. Something terrible is happening in Remire Village. That's where you were when fate sent you our way. This feels preordained.
Are the Knights making progress with their investigation? If what is happening there is by design, there must be someone pulling the strings. There is the Death Knight, of course, and the mysterious mages who were implicated with the Western Church. They showed up when Flame was kidnapped as well, and now there is another strange occurrence near the monastery. It seems an unknown organization hopes to make the monastery its stage for something.
Do you believe that all these incidents are connected, Professor? That is the logical conclusion, but I'm not so sure. It certainly appears that all of the events surrounding the monastery are connected by a single thread. However, I think it's possible that it may just be a result of different motives overlapping. Remember, Professor, if you think of people as simply enemies or allies, it may be impossible to grasp the truth.
Much appreciated.
Just leave.
We will take...
Look, Professor!
Let's put this to the test.
Aha!
Looks like we have 2 paralogs we can go on now. And Edelgard should be able to certify in an advanced class. Looks like she's not qualified for any of them, though. Well, we'll have to fix that. We don't need door keys, we do have Petra who can class into a thief. Same idea for chest keys. Should see if I need to repair any weapons. One use left, that's probably worth repairing. Alright, so that sets us up to go into these battles. But I think I'm going to call it quits for now, and when we return, I will actually do those battles. I guess I'll skip a couple of support conversations before I finish things.
Bernadetta.
Alright, in the next one, we'll do a couple of paralogs.